Welcome to our subversive reinterpretation of Jamaica Kincaid's iconic short story Girl, which was originally published in 1978. Girl presents a relentless stream of instructions from a mother to her daughter on how to properly navigate the societal expectations as a young woman in the Caribbean. Her works steep into the complexities of post-colonial identities, gender roles, and the ways in which colonial legacies have shaped personal and political power. The mother's authoritative voice embedded both inherited societal values and colonial norms, which aim to mold the daughters into an ideal of respectability, domesticity, and submission. Today, we present a radical twist. Instead of passively receiving these instructions as the girl resists, mocking, ridiculing, and challenging her mother's imperatives, through parody and subversions, she undermines the traditional authority that her mother represents, calling into question not only into the familial dynamics, but also into the broader structure of power and control that seeks to confine women. This performance is a critique for repressive gender roles, cultural norms, and colonial influences. By giving a girl voice, we reclaim her agency and turn the text into a satire for the very expectations that seeks to define her. Through this lens, we invite you to explore the generational and cultural tension in Girl, as well as the resilience and defiance of those who resist the rigid norms of femininity and propriety. Without further ado, we would like to present our reimagined performance of Girl.
Wash the white clothes on Monday and put them on the stone heap.
Wash the color clothes on Tuesday and put them with the clothesline to dry.
Don't walk barefoot in the hot sun.
Cook pumpkin fritters in a very hot sweet oil.
Soak your little clothes right after you take them off.
While buying cotton to make yourself a nice blouse.
Be sure that doesn't have a gum on it.
Because that way it won't hold up well after wash.
Soak salt fish overnight before you start cooking.
Is it true that you sing penna in Sunday school?
You mustn't speak to wild frat boys.
Not even to give directions.
Not even to slut.
Flies will follow you.
On Sundays, try to walk like a lady.
And not like the slut you're so bent on becoming.
Always eat your food in such a way that it won't hold up well after tea.
But I don't sing at Sunday bellas and never in Sunday school.
This is how to sew on a button.
And this is how you make a buttonhole for the button you just fit on.
This is how to hem a dress when you see the hem coming down, so to prevent yourself from looking like the slut.
I know you're so bent on becoming.
This is how you iron your father's khaki shirt so that it doesn't have any crease.
This is how I iron a father's khaki pants so that it doesn't have a crease.
This is how you make okra far from the house.
Because okra tea harbors red ants.
When you're growing the sheen,
make sure it gets plenty of water, or else it make your tongue itch when you're eating it.
This is how you sweep a corner.
This is how you sweep a whole house.
This is how you sweep a yard.
And this is how you smile to someone you don't like very much.
And this is how you smile to someone you don't like at all.
This is how you smile to someone you like completely.
This is how you put a paper for pen.
And this is how you set a table for dinner.
This is how you set a table for dinner with an important guest.
And this is how you set a table for lunch.
And this is how you set a table for breakfast.
This is how you behave in the presence of men who don't know you really well.
And that's why they don't immediately recognize the slut I have on you against becoming.
Be sure to wash every day.
Even if it's with their own spit.
Don't squat down to play marbles.
You're not a boy, you know.
Don't pick people's flowers, you might catch something.
Don't throw stones at blackbirds.
Because it might not be a blackbird at all.
This is how to make a bread pudding.
This is how to make a dokona.
This is how you make a pepper pot.
This is how you make a medicine for cold.
And this is how to make a good medicine to throw away a child, even before it becomes a child.
And this is how you make a fish.
And this is how you throw back a fish that you don't like, and that is something that won't fall on you.
And this is how to bully a man.
And this how a man bullies you.
And this is how to love a man.
And if this doesn't work, there are other ways.
And if they don't work, don't feel too bad about giving up.
This is how to spit in the air if you feel like it.
And this is how to move quick so that it doesn't fall on you.
And this is how you make two ends meet.
Always kiss bread to make sure it's fresh.
But what if the baker won't let me feel the bread?
So you mean to say that, after all, you are really going to be
That kind of woman.
who the baker won't let you feel the bread?